Hey everyone, it is Liam Caddison here, and we're jumping into the good place as we react to episode number 3 of season 2. Excited to continue this season, which has been very interesting ever since the discovery that the good place is actually the bad place. And for these past couple of episodes, it's been very, very great to see the true faces of everyone in the good place. Michael, the residents, everyone. Seeing how they truly are has been a very, very... It's been heartbreaking still digesting the fact that Michael is a traitorous son of a bitch. But, yeah, it's been really, really fascinating seeing... I guess, the true nature of the good place with these past 2 episodes. And I thought that the last episode was not just, I guess, so far my favourite episode of season 2, although that's no big contest at the minute, considering we've only had 2 episodes gone by. But I did think it was one of my favourite episodes of the good place entirely. It was just so hysterical with every attempt passing by and how it didn't really lessen the garbage fire scenario that Michael was thrown into in order to try and pass every attempt off as attempt number 2. And, you know, inevitably it's never going to work out, and Michael is wanting bygones to be bygones, especially since Vicky is giving him hell. Yeah, he is offering this partnership with Tahani, Eleanor, Chidi, and Jason, and it will be very, very interesting to see how things do go by. So with that said, let's jump into episode number 3 of season 2 of The Good Place. Let's go.
And now, all of us teaming up is our best option.
I love being on teams. Oh, we need a team name. The Bobcats.
No. Great.
Slow down, Ding Dong. He wouldn't offer us a deal for no reason. He needs us.
I don't know.
Why?
Because, as you said, you keep beating me. Look, I earned control over to her.
How are we supposed to team up with you if you wipe our memories again?
Easy. I'm not going to. You're going to act like you've been rebooted and pretend that Vicky and the others are torturing you. But then...
Oh, how the turntables.
You can study ethics.
They are pretending like they were pretending.
iPad?
Sure you can, buddy.
Yes.
Guys, there's no...
And brought them to Daytona Beach. So I hotwired a swamp boat to Daytona, and the guy paid me the $600. My point is, you always trust dudes in bow ties.
Look, Michael's a liar. I know liars.
I
It was
mean,
my job to
not
trick people
always,
into
but you
buying
can
fake
trust the
medicine,
11th
and I was
Doctor.
the top salesperson. They're in Piglet. I'm sorry. Has it been 100 hours? Okay, man, we got questions. First off, how can we possibly trust you?
You can't. But you have
That's it. You don't...
Logically, you shouldn't, but you have no choice.
You don't
I mean, I wouldn't if I were
have
you.
to trust
Crazy
him.
The Jacksonville Jaguars won the Super Bowl last year.
Oh,
He's serious.
You're serious. No.
Will they ever win the Super Bowl?
Jason, I can't predict the future. But no, they won't.
Okay, well, I just have like 12 more Jaguars questions.
No, you don't. Hey, Janet. Hi there. Do you have something shiny Jason can play with?
Yes. Oh my god.
Increases her social awareness and abilities. I might be the most advanced Janet in the universe.
Until.
So, Janet isn't with you?
No. There has to be a Janet in every neighborhood, good and bad. This one is an actual good place Janet that I stole to help sell the roost.
I guess it didn't work, though, because you keep failing.
Yes, thanks.
You're welcome.
If you're
A
not
long time to get used to the hanging bits.
gross.
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, Eleanor. I was talking about my testicles.
Mindy St. Clair's is fake, I bet.
No, the medium place
Right.
is real. So annoying how you managed to slip away from me all those times. You were on board.
Then you better get cracking on a new plan, Pally, because so far I haven't heard a single good reason why I should help you.
I mean...
You helped me trick Vicky and all those
Got
other
a point.
goons. I can get you to the real good place.
Sold?
I want us to get better, and I want us to stay that way. You understand that, right, Tahani?
I understand nothing.
Hey, same here.
Michael, there's been a mistake. I belong in the good place, the real one with the good people. Who do I speak to about
Tahani's
correcting
still
this?
like
Me, and you're right.
battling this, like, it's
I would like
unfair
to
about
become
how I'm
manager.
here.
Listen, sweetheart. You've
When did
only been
Tahani
in this
turn into
timeline
Karen?
For about a week. So
80 on relief
mission. Perhaps we should talk more about that.
Perhaps we should. But first, another question about Camilla. Don't you think she and I would be friends? We have a lot in
you do
common. We are
feel
both
so bad for
Capricorn and we're both
Tahani
only
because she feels like she doesn't
sorry,
she doesn't
I forgot
matter,
about
and
you.
Camilla, there you go. There's that worthlessness that she's feeling.
I don't really think about you.
You do feel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, is that gonna crush her? Oh no. She is showing recklessness, but it's gonna crush her.
You know, I dare say on some occasions,
That was
more
your
praise
highest
and acclaim
priority.
than my sister Camilla. So. Oh.
There we go. Penny
I
has
see.
dropped.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on now. It's not all bad. Imagine somehow my very survival now depends on you, the cockroaches, agreeing to help me. That's funny.
Ironic, really.
Cockroaches, Tim?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or dung beetles. I don't know. Something.
I mean,
small and
he's
gross
bad place
that creeps on
material.
the
He
ground in
really
its own
doesn't
filth.
care what he calls
Just being
you.
honest.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, go on, Eleanor.
Focus on us. How long do you have to know someone before you do the right thing?
9 weeks minimum.
Okay.
Look, bro, I don't owe you anything. I gotta do what's right for me. You can come with me if you want.
I mean, this is it. They all want a better future for themselves, so they are all looking out for themselves, but
No matter how I set it up, you found him.
he's always been there
tested
to
him
guide
along,
her.
Asked
That's
him for help. He said yes. Now, his agreeing to help was part of my plan. What wasn't part of my plan was it actually working. Drove me nuts. Pesky little nerd. Stuck
that's
with you
the
and always helped
compassion,
you
and
overcome
that's
your
the great bond
biggest
with Eleanor
problem.
and Chidi.
Help. So we should help him. Because that's what Chidi would do. That's what Chidi would do for me or for any of us.
It's what I am doing. It's just, you're talking about me like I'm not here or something.
I can
and
still
that
hear
just
his voice at
makes me
times.
feel weird.
Melodies you can only dream.
Yeah, and we're an Arizona dirtbag, a human turtleneck, a narcissistic monster, and literally the dumbest person I've ever met.
Who am I? Describe me now.
We are all going to take classes. We are all going to improve. You're running out of time, and we're your only option.
Oh, she just slapped that right back into him, and I love it.
Well, I'd like to sing a few words. Janet, hit it.
Oh no, oh no.
First I was afraid,
Here we go.
I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
We should have a few hours to ourselves.
I want to
Vicky's
hear more of
working
that.
on
Tell me
her
there's a good place
performance for the
musical.
People, I think I can hack that.
Now, Chidi, I'm gonna need you to act nervous and embarrassed by
Piece of cake.
Way
A
ahead.
piece of shrimp.
Tahani, just be.
Humans here. I'm on board for whatever fun little schemes you guys come up with.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Janet.
The bad place
Team
is about to be
Cockroach.
outsmarted by a cowardly traitor, 4 dum-dums, and a robot. Not a robot. We can do this. Team Cockroach on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team
Cockroach.
I still think that's better.
I mean, it's not the ideal. Like, Team Cockroach is not the ideal team name I would come up with, but I'm on board with this as well because, oh, this is gonna be so good. I just love it though. Like, I really love the idea that they are all forming this band and they are all planning on outsmarting Vicky by pretending that they've been rebooted. My only problem is it's like all schemes like this where we try to well, most schemes I would say, but there is that worry that she's gonna find out eventually. So yeah, I'm just really scared regarding the fact that, you know, she will find out in some capacity, but it should be a very, very entertaining adventure. I did love that, though. It was good exploring about Tahani and her death, and, like, I do feel so bad for her. And this is it. Like, she's been overshadowed by her parents, by her sister. She's like, there's been so much negativity that's been lashed in her face, and she's had to resort to this, I guess, recklessness to try and to try and not like sink her in a more depressive state, I guess. So yeah, I do. This is it. I do feel for her because all of her life she's been shadowed. She's been thrown with so much negativity, with hurt. So I can't really blame her for resorting like in that direction. But yeah, it was really really great. Like this episode, like especially. I really did like that scene as well, where Eleanor was debating with Michael, like she was the last one to decide. And yeah, it was just, I don't know. There was that warmth. It's odd because like I still Michael's still nefarious, but that was very reminiscent of season before we found out that Michael was indeed devious. So I really liked that. Overall, that was a more slower paced episode, but it was lovely. It was really good to see the struggles that all four humans well, I say struggle that all four had. Jason was just decided by the first second, especially with his trust and bow ties, and as much as I appreciate that, not really a convincing argument, but yeah, especially with everyone having their like dilemmas on if they should go through with this, it was really good to see everyone bring out their arguments, and like I said, to see how Tahani was offed, because we've seen how everyone else was offed, but not Tahani. So now I guess we have the circle complete with us knowing about Eleanor, Chidi, and Jason's death beforehand. We now know how Tahani died, and that was due to her own recklessness, her trying to sabotage her sister's event. And like I said, though, I mean, I do feel so bad for Tahani. I don't know if it's because, for me, she's a cinnamon roll and I love her, but I mean, I do feel so bad. Like, I do feel so bad for her because of, like I said, all of her life she's been kicked by her parents, by her sister. She has sought for that approval, and it has consumed her to the point where she's been doing selfish things, like she's been doing all these charities, etc. Like not out of genuine, like out of heart. She's trying to get the one up. She's trying to like I guess prove to her family that, look, I'm incredible. But like I said, I do feel for Tahani, so yeah, but same way with Chidi as well. Like what Chidi did was enough to get him in the bad place. But I do feel so bad for him and how anxious he was, and it's not like these actions make this character a spiteful person. It's just that they've done sinful acts, and yeah, you just feel so bad for like Tahani and Chidi as well. So, but I really, really loved how this episode, created dilemmas and had Eleanor, Tahani, and Chidi questioning, okay, why should we follow through this plan? I mean, you want to do this whole rodeo again. You'll keep our memories, which is nice, but what's in it for us? And Michael has offered that like hope that they could go to the good place for real. So whether that will happen or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, it is a very, very tempting offer, and I know Eleanor was a bit on the was so skeptical about making a deal with the devil, as she put it. But it was really good. Like I said, that scene with Michael and Eleanor was really sweet because, as much as it made him sick, like seeing the bond between Chidi and Eleanor form, I think, he's trying to resonate with Eleanor. He's trying to like showcase how important Chidi is to her because of the fact that because he has never, like, he has always helped her. He has always looked out for her, which is a really, really noble thing to do. So, and that was really, really the catalyst to Eleanor finally biting. Otherwise, she would have gone off to like Mindy's. So yeah, but it really is good. Like, we've had 802 attempts, and we know that things have gone from like to the extreme. For example, for Eleanor and Chidi, as presented in the last episode, I think it was. Yeah. But they always have each other's back, and I really, really like that, and I really like how Michael demonstrated that, because yeah, he does need them. He needs their cooperation to ensure that this plan does work, but it's also like best for them, because otherwise the alternative is suffering way, way, way worse. So but, you know, you can't blame them for having a lack of trust in Michael. You can't blame them for thinking, okay, this is them. This is Michael enacting on another lie, potentially. So you can't blame them, but yeah, I just really, really loved how this episode went by. I love, like, Jason's scenes, like I said, the whole bow ties comments, and that scene where Eleanor was describing everyone, and he was confused about who the dumbest person Eleanor's ever met was. It was just really, really gold stuff. But I also like Janet as well. I do feel like that line about how she's becoming more and more integrated socially, I feel like that's going to that is, I don't know, some kind of foreshadowing potentially. So I don't know, like, it's a nice little bit of trivia to note regarding how what happens to Janet every time she gets rebooted, and my guess was right. Like, every time we rebooted, which makes sense. Like, you don't want this whole scenario with the note. You want to take extra precautions after the whole note situation, but yeah, like, I do feel like, as much as it's a nice little bit of trivia in regards to Janet, it's also seems to be like certain bit of exposition to remember for the future as well. So yeah, but I really loved this. I really loved how everyone was in their own dilemma, like juggling the characters and their thought process, and how they want to be better, like especially Chidi and Tahani. Tahani wants to ensure that she's no longer got a facade, I guess, because of the genuine, because of the heartfelt things that she did that was done in spite, and she wants to be above that. With Chidi, he wants to rectify his wrongs, and it's really, really good to see their drives in order to enact on this plan. So yeah, but it was really, really good, and I liked Eleanor finally coming around, feeling bad for Chidi, and opting to do it because it's what he would do, and he's got a lot of heart in him, and yeah, I really loved that. So it's all going back to how they always have each other's back. So I really loved how this episode transpired. It was really, really superb, and yeah, that's Operation Team Cockroach. Go! Yay! But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my MD feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!